dear young scientists. You are listening to our School on Air science subject. I hope you fully understand our lesson for today.
Sci Talks Radio. Education must continue.
Learning is a great avenue.
No one will be left behind. With new normal comes new learning.
New method, new way of understanding.
Keep on learning.
Keep on achieving.
There's no way of hindering.
Enriching one's dream.
This is Sci Talks Radio,
your number one source of science education.
Conveying a half an hour of quality scientific teaching on air.
This is
Sci Talks Radio. Good morning, dear grade 7 students. I'm happy to be with you again for another fun and exciting learning on air. You are listening to DepEd School on Air in Science. I am Ma'am Hannah, your radio teacher from Sdo Isabela. I will be your guide for today's episode in Science 7. Hello, how are you today? Are you ready for another round of learning? Are you ready to listen and learn now? Alright, before we start our lesson, make sure that you are in a quiet place while listening to our broadcast. Your attention and mind should be concentrated on our lesson. Prepare now your module, activity notebook, and all the necessary materials for our lesson today. By the way, have you eaten your meal already? That's great! Alright, because you are all set and ready, we shall now start. To begin, get your module and listen attentively. Our topic for today, my dear students, is all about pure substance. In this module, before you will distinguish a mixture from substances based on a set of properties, you will explore the pure substance first. For example, look around you. Can you tell whether the matter you found in your environment or even at your home is pure substance, such as the air you breathe, the food you eat, the water you drink, and the other things you see, hear, and feel? It is for you to find out with the help of this module. After going through this module, you are expected to define pure substances and describe pure substance based on a set of properties. Now, before we start discussing our lesson, let's have a recap. What was the focus of our last episode? Exactly, classifying substances as elements and compounds. Okay, let's test if you really understood the lesson. I will be enumerating substance and tell whether the substance is an element or compound. Is it clear? Great! The first one is iron. Is it element or compound? It is an element. Next, we have sugar. Element or compound? Obviously, it is compound. Another. How about gold? Very good. It is an element. Okay, let's have sodium chloride or table salt. Very good. It is a compound. Based from the given examples, what is an element again? That is a good idea. Elements are substances with only one type of atom. How about compound? That's right! These are substances that are composed of two or more substances and can be separated by chemical means. It seems that you learned a lot from our previous topic. Now is just the right time then to check your previous quiz. Kindly bring out your quiz notebooks and let's see your scores. Ready? Let's do it quick, so listen carefully. 1 is letter A. 2 is C. Number 3, the correct answer is B. For item number 4, we have A. Number 5, C. Number 6, it is B. The correct answer for number 7 is letter B. 8 is also B. And 9 is A. And for the number 10, the correct answer is... it's letter D. Alright, who got a perfect score of 10? Congratulations, for it shows that you fully understood our previous lesson. How about 9 to 7? Give yourselves a clap for your passing scores, and to those who got 6 and below, also give yourselves a clap for trying. Next time, listen attentively to our broadcast and surely you will do better in our succeeding topics ahead. Are you now ready for our lesson? Our lesson for today is about pure substance. Everything exists on the earth is a form of a matter, which means any substance that occupies space and has mass. Matter is classified into forms such as solid, liquid, and gas. Matter is also classified into, first, the pure substances, which is defined as substances that are made up of only one kind of particles and has a fixed or constant structure. Example, iron. What else? Very good! Aluminum, silver, gold, and others. The other classifications is mixture. Mixture is a substance that is physically combined with structures that can be separated into their original components. Who can give me an example of mixtures? Okay, great answer. Salt and water, mixed nuts, and many more are all examples of mixtures. Alright, to fully understand our lesson, please turn your module on page 4. I repeat, turn your module now to page 4. In your previous lesson, you learned that a solution is a homogeneous mixture. It means that it has a uniform composition which makes the appearance uniform all throughout. This time, you will describe the appearance and other properties of pure substance. Let us proceed with our new lesson, which will be presented through a poem entitled I Am a Substance, I Am a Mixture by Wilfredo D. Bartolo Jr. Listen carefully because activity will be given after we read the poem. What is the title of the poem again? Great! It is I Am a Substance, I Am a Mixture, written by Wilfredo D. Bartolo Jr. Now, let's all read aloud. I Am a Substance, I Am a Mixture by Wilfredo D. Bartolo Jr. Matter has two broad classes, mixtures and substances, each one with differences. Let us start with their appearances. homogeneous or heterogeneous. Telling a substance from a mixture can be used when substances are all homogeneous. Mixtures can be homo or heterogeneous. Next way to distinguish is through separating technique. Mixtures can be separated easy and quick through evaporation, distillation, and filtration, but not substances due to chemical combination. Substances and mixtures behave differently. During boiling and melting, most especially, boiling point of substance is fixed while mixture is not. Substance melts completely but mixture does not. I am a substance. I am a mixture. Two worlds apart. Just always remember the differences they've got. To distinguish a substance or mixture from what is not. How are you feeling so far? I hope you enjoyed and found the poem interesting and an effective learning resource. Now, to find out if the poem really helped you discover and understand some of the important concepts of the lesson, let us answer the following questions. First, what is a pure substance? Very good! Pure substance is made up of only one kind of particle. It has a constant composition and properties that are constant throughout the sample. Number 2. What are the properties of pure substances? Awesome! Pure substances cannot be separated by physical means due to chemical combination. Also, they have fixed boiling point and they melt completely. And for number 3, considering the following properties: appearance, melting point, and boiling point, describe pure substances. As to appearance, pure substance is any homogeneous mixture. I repeat, as to appearance, pure substance is any homogeneous mixture. It looks uniform in terms of appearance and composition. When it comes to its melting point, generally, substance melts completely, unlike mixture which doesn't. Meanwhile, since they only have one type of atoms or molecules, pure substances have fixed or constant boiling point. Who got perfect? Great job! You seem to really grasp the key concepts presented in the poem. Essentially, you have to note that pure substances are one of the classes of matter. Substances are homogeneous or with uniform composition and appearance are the same all throughout. The temperature of a substance is fixed and sharp. During melting, a substance melts completely or smoothly within a short time. Moving on, figure shown on page 6 demonstrates separating technique for the components of pure substances. It's another set of properties that distinguishes substances from mixtures. It is called electrolysis of water. I'll give you half minute to study and analyze the figure. Afterwards, we'll answer the guide questions that follow. Time's up! Let's now answer the given questions. Are you ready? Okay, let's start. For question letter A, what is the name of the pure substance H2O? The correct response is water. Very good. For question letter B, what are the components of water? Exactly! Hydrogen or capital letter H and oxygen or capital letter O are the components of water. More precisely, there are 2 atoms of hydrogen and an atom of oxygen that composed water. And for question letter C, in the picture, can we separate hydrogen from oxygen? Definitely! Hydrogen can be separated from oxygen. And for question letter D, what is the process that separates components H and O of water? Very good! We call the process as electrolysis. Who got all the answers correctly? Very good!
Wow! I feel good.
Take note, learners, that in pure substances, the components are chemically combined, meaning the component parts are difficult to separate except for water. During the process called electrolysis or bypassing electric current, the components hydrogen and oxygen of water are separated. On the subject of boiling and melting points of substances, put in mind that during boiling, the temperature of a substance changes at the start, then it becomes the same and constant. While during melting, a substance melts completely or smoothly within a short time. To further enrich your understanding on our lesson, let's have another activity. Draw your attention on page 8 of your module. Let us read the paragraph written in the box and answer the questions that follow. Let's start with paragraph A. Are you ready? Okay! Joseph wants to compare the chemical properties of 2 substances. In doing it, he prepared 2 flasks containing the substances and labeled them liquid A and liquid B. He monitored the boiling points of the liquids and found that the boiling points were 100 degrees Celsius for substance A and 110 degrees Celsius to 112 degrees Celsius for liquid B. How would you classify the 2 liquids? Which liquid sample is a pure substance? What is your answer? Alright! Great answer! So, the pure substance is liquid A because the boiling point is same or constant, which is 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, let's read paragraph B. A student tests the melting point of a certain sample of potassium alum or tawas. It starts melting at 91 degrees Celsius and melts completely until the temperature is 92.5 degrees Celsius. According to a data book, the melting point of a potassium alum is 92.5 degrees Celsius. What can you say about the sample? Fantastic! We can say that the sample is a pure substance because it melted completely at 92.5 degrees Celsius. Did you get it, students? Great! I can certainly say that you really understood the lesson. Alright, very good job! Okay, now that we're done with our topic, let's have an assessment to examine your learning on our topic today. Get your quiz form and don't forget to write your name, grade and section, and the date today. Open your module on page 9 and let's answer the assessment portion. Write only the letter of the correct answer for each question. Are you ready? Okay, let's do it! Number 1. A gaseous material has a strong smell, evaporates quickly, particularly boils at negative 33.34 degrees Celsius, and melts at negative 77.73 degrees Celsius. This matter can be classified as blank. A. Metal. B. Mixture. C. Solution, or letter D. Substance. Number 2. Ella is experimenting on 2 liquid samples. The data he gathered is shown in the table on page 9. What can be inferred from the table? A. Liquid A is pure substance, while liquid B is a mixture. B. Liquid A is a mixture, while liquid B is a pure substance. C. Liquid A is an element, while liquid B is a substance. D. Both liquids A and B are pure substances. Number 3. A pinch of bread was placed inside a test tube and heated until it became blackish in color and released some gas. Which of the following statements is or are true regarding the given information? 1. Bread is a solution. 2. Bread is composed of only one substance. 3. Bread is made up of solid and gaseous substances. 4. Bread is made up of mixtures of different substances. Letter A. 1 only. B. 2 and 3. C. 2 only. D. 3 and 4. Number 4. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius and pure ethanol at 78 degrees Celsius. Which of the statements are true about water and ethanol? 1. Water and ethanol are pure substances. 2. Water and ethanol can be boiled at either 100 degrees Celsius or 78 degrees Celsius. 3. Water and ethanol have specific temperatures at which they would start to boil. 4. Water and ethanol can be identified according to temperature at which they boil. A. 1 only. B. 1, 2, and 4. C. 3 only. D. 1, 3, and 4. Number 5. Sodium chloride dissolves in water very well, which is not true in the following statements. A. Water is a pure substance. B. Sodium chloride is a pure substance. C. Dissolving sodium chloride with water produces a mixture. D. Dissolving sodium chloride with water produces a new substance. That ends our quiz, learners. Make sure that you have answered all the items correctly. We will check them next episode. Are you still up, dear students? For the reminders, if you have any questions and requests, feel free to write it on your feedback form and don't forget to submit it together with your activity notebook, assessment form, and learning activity sheets to your assigned Dropbox area or to the barangay hall. Your teachers will also wait for your text messages and calls regarding your questions about the topic pure substances. So, now we're done. That's all for our lesson today, dear students. You have just listened to another fruitful and fun learning in science. On behalf of our scriptwriter, Ma'am Chonaline Bueno Dumayas, and the Sdo Isabela Rbi production team, I am your radio teacher, Ma'am Johanna, saying, united we stand, divided we fall. Together, we learn as one. Sulong Edukalidad, para sa bata, para sa bayan. Keep safe, everyone. Stay at home, and God bless us all.
Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon.
Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang may iwan.
Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela!